The Schroeder Seed Orchard was originated in 1973. It's a unique public-private partnership that allows various companies and various entities to produce seed that they need to reforest their lands in Oregon and Washington. Hi, my name is Don Kazmarek. I'm a forest geneticist with the Oregon Department of Forestry stationed out at the Schroeder Seed Orchard. According to the Forest Practices Act, when you harvest a stand of timber, it has to be reforested following that. What Schroeder does is make sure that seed is available for the best genetic sources, fast-growing, widely adaptable, disease or insect-tolerant material, so that we're deploying the best genetics on the reforestation acres throughout the area. Essentially, it makes sure that reforestation is more successful, the resulting stands are more productive, and it feeds back into the economy, a positive feedback mechanism through everything that we do. We also store a great deal of seed for the state forest. So in our seed freezer, we have over 10,000 pounds of seed stored. So when the fires over the last couple of years have really impacted Oregon, we had seed available in storage to reforest those areas. Our fundamental core mission is to produce the seed. But the other thing that we do here, in addition to producing the current seed crops, we support a lot of the breeding efforts that are in place in the Pacific Northwest. So we're supporting active breeding programs for Douglas-fir and western hemlock. Each cycle of tree improvement will give us a gradual improvement over time in growth, adaptability. Depending on how the orchards are set up, we may get increased disease resistance in the orchards. One of the advantages is a seed orchard is capable of producing very high seed yields in a relatively short period of time. At Schroeder, since 2000, we've produced over 27,000 pounds of Douglas-fir seed and an additional 1,000 pounds of hemlock seed. To put that in perspective, that's over 920 million seedlings. The seed we produce for Douglas-fir and hemlock here over the last 20 years would be enough to reforest about 1.6 million acres. And that doesn't include the redcedar seed and the Ponderosa pine seed. And since we're using improved seed, that seed will grow much faster and be more productive than wild collected seed. So if we look at the increased wood production over the wild seed, you're talking about 19 billion additional board feet of timber produced from the seed we deployed. To give you a dollar value, that's somewhere around $15 billion. So for every dollar cooperatives have invested at Schroeder, the potential payoff is about $660. The other thing that's unique about the situation here is we also run the Oregon Seed Bank. And the Oregon Seed Bank is really a unique entity. It's really tailored not for larger landowners or industrial landowners, but it's really targeted for family forest landowners. So those landowners now have the advantage of all the tree improvement that went into that program, and they have the ability to buy the best seed that's available at any given point. So they can deploy any of the best seed that any of our large industrial partners are deploying. A given acre orchard that we're managing today is equivalent to about 3 or 4 acres of orchard that we were managing 20 years ago. So we try to be very efficient. We try to be really focused on getting high genetic gains, high seed yields, low cost of production, and we're really favored to have an ideal location for that.